The 3,000 crore rupees spent wasn't just about concrete and bronze. It was a strategic investment in national psychology. But the real ROI? Reclaiming Patel from the dustbin of Congress historiography. Globalists and their stooges launched their fake cost outrage, then cribbing about it had nothing to do with money. They feared the symbol, a 182-meter reminder that India wasn't built by Gandhi's pacifism alone, but by steel-frame realists who understood power. The historical whitewashing of Indian nationalist leaders was started by the Congress left ecosystem systematically. First, they reduced Bose to a misguided patriot. Then they erased Savarkar's Hindutva, as it was the ideological backbone of the revolution. They even framed Bhagat Singh as a secular socialist, ignoring his connection to Hindu revivalism. They portrayed Patel as Gandhi's muscle rather than the architect of modern India's map. Why? Because a nation unaware of its assertive founders is easier to globalize. Sardar Patel united the princely states. He was a true symbol of nationalism, the antithesis of borderless globalism. The left ecosystem hates that, since strong nation-states are the biggest threat to the formation of their beloved one-world government. They can't be having 1.4 billion people idolizing and worshipping the likes of Patel or Bose. Hence the backlash. Let's talk about Kashmir and the Nehruvian betrayal. Removal of Article 370 wasn't just integration. It was the surgical removal of a colonial-era tumor. Nehru didn't just blunder. He institutionalized separatism to, number one, please his British mentors, by allowing Mountbatten to push for UN mediation. Number two, appease Sheikh Abdullah, his personal vanity project. Number three, preserve Kashmiri Muslim elite privilege, not minority rights, as the mainstream media would like you to think. The result? A generation of jihadist indoctrination, funded by globalist NGOs, under the cover of human rights. By electing a leader who put nation first, Uri Pulwama attacks, each was met with asymmetric retaliation, in the form of surgical strikes, and strategic diffusion of enemy nuclear bases. This deterrence doctrine shattered the globalist playbook of restraint that had kept India in perpetual victimhood for years. They didn't want payback. They wanted grievance narratives to justify UN intervention. Modi didn't just integrate Kashmir, he reconquered it from neo-colonial proxies. Modi represents a powerful, successful challenge to a decaying world order. The backlash is the predictable rage of dethroned gatekeepers. The demographic rise of Indian Muslims proves the genocide charge is a malicious lie. The real battle is over who defines India's future. In conclusion, they weren't crying about costs or procedure, they were guarding the cartel. Construction of the statue, removal of Article 370, hard deterrence from nationalist, rip the mask off a system built on paralysis and managed decline. Next time the left ecosystem screeches at Modi or any populist, don't flinch, ask who's terrified of losing the gravy train, the veto pen, and the foreign leash. Expose their playbook. Push through. The intensity of their hate is the measure of Modi's effectiveness in breaking their grip